Hi, my name's Keith Matlack. My name's Keith Matlack, and I've been to several World's Strongest Man, 2007, 2008, 2012, 2014, 2019, I believe it was, and then this one. And I've seen a lot of growth in the sport, certainly from a spectator point of view.
Right, so I'm his wife, Michelle, and I've been to 2 in California, the Charleston, West Virginia, and then, of course, this one here. Again, as a spectator, it has changed quite a bit. One of the ones in California, probably the 2012, I actually sat with Brian Shaw's parents for all of the events because there just weren't that many people there. And Charleston, West Virginia was just huge because Phil Pfister was performing or competing. Local boy. It was in a really large park, and it was full of families. And of course, that hasn't changed. It's always been family friendly.
Did you go to the Wingate University one?
We were going to, and then the time changed for that, and we were unable to make it. So. Okay. That's one I've unfortunately missed.
So that's a bit before my time. So how did you guys find out about going to these locations since there wasn't really social media back then? And how did you know about the time change for that?
Yeah, I've been following World's Strongest Man for quite some time, and so I researched out when it was going to happen, and it came back in 2007 to California in Anaheim, and I made sure to get out there.
Okay, awesome. And I probably don't have to guess, but I believe you want Brian Shaw to win his 5th title, right?
It would be nice to see him get 5. There's a lot of good guys here that I'm real excited about. Mitchell Hooper in particular looks really good right now.
What about you?
Well, I was secretly rooting for Mark Felix. Again, to see him still competing at the age of 57 is just amazing. I'd like to see Brian win, but there's so many new faces that are up and coming. I just, again, it's a universal cheer for all of them, right? Because it is the world's strongest man, not
Absolutely.
Just the U.S. strongest man.
But what do you think about the U.S. boys and all the new guys from OSG?
They're very good. They're very good.
Yeah.
I'm really, like she's saying, a lot of the good guys, new guys coming up are real strong and excellent competitors. Like Evan Singleton a lot too.
Yes, he's great. I'm so happy that he's making the stone off. Fingers crossed that he makes his first final.
Yes, ma'am.
And lastly, I just want to zoom in real quick on your Nick Best autograph. So you got this. You said this is his competition shirt from 2012, correct?
Yeah, this is a competition. This is a competition shirt, and so he had just finished, I believe it was the yoke, and we were just lining the competition path, and we're all cheering. And Nick is quite the showman, and so of course Nick had pulled his shirt off and was twirling it over his head, and so the announcer said, "Hey, whoever can yell the loudest, Nick will give you the shirt." Obviously, I yelled the loudest, so I got to take home the competition shirt. And I saw him earlier today and had him finally sign it.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. I'm glad you guys are still fans of World's Strongest Man.
Awesome. It's our pleasure. Thank you.